The person who sent you this video wants you to know. y'all, y'all remember that shit? They were like, the person who sent you this video wants you to know. Hey, we want you to come out and tell. Anyway, I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. Anyway, the person who sent you this wants you to know. Follow me on my fucking Instagram. Please, I want to be a goddamn influencer. Which means you have to follow me on my fucking Instagram so you can see what the fuck I'm doing. And by what the fuck I'm doing, I mean sleeping and eating because I'm fat and tired all the damn time. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, number 1. Number 2, commissions, $10. Order them. Give me something to draw so I can make some goddamn money. I'm poor. I'm not joking. Help me. Disclaimer. For anyone who's going to take anything on this channel and take it as fact, take it as real life, take it as something you need to go on Twitter and harass these people for, just log off right now. Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you before you even log into X. Please go get your life. Go get a job. Go hug your mother. Do something. Because I promise you, not only does my opinion mean literally nothing, not only do I have no weight in this world at all, but these are just dudes in dresses trying to make their money and pay their bills. They just trying to do their art. Shut up. If you're going to go in these people comment sections and go curse them out or say whatever crazy shit y'all be saying every fucking day to all these people, mind your business. If you can't watch the videos and have fun, if you're going to take this shit too seriously and think that, oh, this motherfucker said she don't like the dress, that means I hate the dress and I need to go give death to, girl, get your life. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hey Google, can you give me a list of every African American queen that has been on RuPaul's Drag Race season 1? Okay, the bitch wasn't even listening. Okay, hold on. Can you give me a list of every African American queen that has been on the US season of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Here's a list of African American queens and Black queens of international heritage who have competed on the US seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay. Oh my God. You want to hear something hilarious? They said Willow Pill is a Black queen. Apparently, according to this, she's of mixed heritage. So I can't hate, because if she's part Black, she's Black. We're not gonna rehash this fucking, no matter what fucking racist wants you to believe, being mixed with Black is still being Black. You're not suddenly not Black because, so whatever, shut up. But she might be mixed, I don't know, but that's just hilarious to me. That's like saying fucking Gottmik is Black. Oh God. Anyway. Let me restart. Because I didn't get my fucking anger out like I usually do. So here we go. Black History Month, so we're talking about the Black queens because it's Black History Month, bitch. How's that? Normally I would put the disclaimer, and then I would put that little blip, my little hook, quote unquote, and then I would put, why you so obsessed with me? And then I would start talking. But because I kind of made this video in a weird roundabout way, because I did that whole little self-ad in the beginning about my Instagram, because I really want to be followed on Instagram, damn it. I have 100 subscribers. I should have 100 followers on Instagram. Anyway, because I did all of that. Hold on one second, Mike. One second. My fucking cat. Anyway, okay. What was I talking about? Anyway, today's video, we're talking about the Black queens because it is Black History Month. Fuck you, you racist whore. And yeah, I know there's some of you like, what do you mean racist whore? I didn't say shit. Well, then, not you, your sister then. Not you then, your sister. Because listen, as we all know, I am public enemy number 1 to the fucking racist queens, the racist stans, the racist fans, any fucking body who got some damn issues in their brain mentally. I'm gonna be right there to call you out, even if it's not like, listen, you don't have to be KKK to be racist. You don't have to be fucking attacking people in the streets to be kind of shitty. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be to the extremes. It starts off small and then it builds. When you start off dehumanizing people, then it's easy to do the big stuff later, right? And I'm not saying the fucking RuPaul's Drag Race fandom, like RuPaul's Drag Race. Let's remember what we're talking about at the end of the day. Sometimes I talk shit, sometimes I'm serious, sometimes I'm just taking the piss. But let's not forget what we're doing. RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's best friend race. Best squirrel friends. That's what we're talking about, right? CUNT, right? Okay. But listen, there's racism in everything. There's chauvinism in everything. That's just a fact of the world, because the world is racist and chauvinist. So therefore, our media is automatically, like, even if the person who made it isn't XYZ, it's kind of gonna show. The fandom is gonna show. Every fandom has racism in it because the world is racist. So therefore, it leaks into XYZ avenues. That's just kind of how it fucking works, unfortunately, by design, by certain people, years before any of us were born, right? And RuPaul's Drag Race is none the wiser. RuPaul's Drag Race is not the exception. So, chauvinism, misogyny, and of course, racism. Of course. And it's really fucking pissing me off. Because, first of all, we all know, all of us that are not dimwits, we are aware that pretty much if you are a skinny white twink, the fans will love you, the show will love you, and that's kind of all you need to go to at least top 10. That's kind of all you need, at least top 10. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say any of the winners won because, like, no, the winners won because they were that deal, they were that girl. And Gigi Goode didn't win, even though she was set up to be the winner. She didn't even win, so we can't even say that. You know what I mean? And I like Gigi Goode. I was on Gigi Goode was one of my favorites. I didn't like the fact that she was once again another Rich Wild. Oh my God, Rich Wild. That's what I get for being an asshole. I can't even say the sentence right. Except the fact for being once again another rich white spoiled boy who were able to be funded in their drag. That still doesn't take away from who they are. And Gigi Goode was fucking good. I like Gigi Goode. I thought she was funny. I thought she was stupid. And I like Gigi Goode. That was my shit on that fucking season. What was that? Season 9? Yeah, season 9. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking at this list of black queens, and season 9 does not list. Season 9 does not list Jada Essence Hall. Wasn't she the fucking winner of season 9? Am I tripping, or was she not the winner of season 9? Because I just did. Okay, so in the quick fact, 9 queens have won the U.S. main crown, and Jada is listed. So I'm not crazy. Hold on. Jada. Okay, so I think they just. Oh my God, I hate fucking AI so much. It's so stupid. And then you're forced to use it. I don't want to use AI. I just want to say, hey, Google. But shut up. I didn't actually call you. But, you have to use kind of AI to use anything nowadays, which is unfortunate. Every fucking company has forced it into their fucking search box. But it's wrong, as you can see. So season 9 does not have Shea Coulee, Peppermint, Nina Bonita Brown. It has Shea Coulee, Peppermint, Nina Bonita Brown, and Jada Essence Hall, the winner. Asshole. Anyway. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, y'all niggas racist. Oh God, this is unprecedented. Y'all niggas racist. Skinny white twinks are y'all favorites, and that's fucking annoying. And let me bring up a point, because I saw a point, not in my comment section, because no, but in a comment section somewhere, somebody was bringing this up, and there was a comment like, well, yeah, because Drag Detective, POC. Green Gay, I don't think it's POC, but still, like, luckily a lot of the big drag YouTubers, they are hip. They aren't fucking La La Land. I don't know nothing about nothing going on politically, social, economically. I don't know nothing about nothing. Like, they are actually aware of their surroundings. Thank God. And of course, Drag Detective is, because he's right there with me. He's POC, so he's kind of in it, whether he wants to be or not. And then all the other big ones are pretty much white guys, which we love them. That's nothing, like, we're not reverse racism over here. There's no issue with that. But, you know, so Drag Detective understands. And that's the video I'm thinking of. He brought it up where he's like, he brings it up a lot. And it's fun because, like, it's just great to see someone else, you know, kind of point to the camera, wink, because it's like, yes, we both see this. You're not crazy. This shit is real. Because a lot of people like to pretend like shit is fictitious when it's not. Like, no, racism is a real, like, fuck. Ever since that day, John Tron said that stupid ass shit. Racism doesn't exist in America. I swear to God, I never watched a John Tron video ever again, and I watched that nigga every fucking video he made. That nigga was funny. That nigga was cool. I liked his fucking Katy Perry fireworks cover thing he did for the community. I liked his fucking video on fucking flex tape. You remember that shit back in the day on older YouTube? I swear to God, I told myself I would never watch another video, and I haven't till this day, because what the fuck do you mean there's no more racism in America? Racism doesn't exist in America. Nigga, suck my dick. I almost got killed by the cops literally a couple months ago. Literally, I was driving on fucking Warren Avenue in Detroit at 3-4 in the morning, because that's how long I work. That's how long I fucking work. I work 12 hours. If I start at 4 p.m., I don't stop till 4 a.m. because I work my ass off. I'm on fucking Warren Avenue in Detroit by Gigi's, our gay bar in Detroit, Warren Avenue, Gigi's. I was driving down, trying to get near a fucking the Coney Island, the fucking El George's Coney Island, because I'm like, okay, it's late. I'm gonna, you know, do something over here. Let me see what I can do, because I work delivery. I do whatever they fucking deliver. Somebody orders something at 4 in the morning, I'm gonna fucking deliver it, because I want the money, right? And I'm driving, and these cops fucking zoom and literally are screaming at me before I even fucking, I'm like, huh, what did I do? And they're like, why are you over here? I'm like, I'm just driving. I'm trying to find somewhere to park so I can chill while I'm waiting for someone to order something so I can, and they're just literally, I'm not even being hyperbolic, they're screaming at me as if they just found me with like 70 kilos of drugs. And I'm like, nigga. So I'm just like trying to just be quiet so I don't get fucking shot, because I literally don't know. They literally started the conversation on 10. And listen, let me tell you, y'all can tell by this fucking conversation, y'all can tell by this channel, I'm not I will, listen, you want to talk to me, I'm going to talk the fuck back, and we're both going to be nasty. If we going to be fucking nasty, nigga. If we going to be nasty, let's get nasty. But cops, and this is why I hate fucking cop dick riders. They're only doing this because they're cops and they can. You're not going to mouth off to a cop when you're not a white guy who can get away with it, right? You're not going to mouth off to a cop because you don't want to get killed and you don't want to get a rap for something you didn't do or they wouldn't have given you otherwise if you didn't talk shit, right? You're forced into the situation where you have to be at least a little bit respectful, even if you don't want to, because you don't want to lose your fucking life and you don't want to go to jail. These are normal, everyday people who, because they have a badge, now they have this jurisdiction over your fucking life. They can ruin your life if they really, really want to. And that's really fucking annoying. So I don't want to say nothing. I'm being accused of shit I never did. I'm being screamed at by these grown-ass men and, of course, you know, some random-ass fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's 4 in the morning. And then they turned it into a traffic stop because I was not going to admit to something I didn't do. And then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you fucking idiot. You pulled me over because you were hoping you could find something because you were probably low on a fucking ticket quota. It's like, fuck you. Everything's fine. All my bowls are straight. My insurance is paid. My car is registered. There's no drugs because I don't smoke or drink anything. My insurance is paid. My plates are good. My fucking tags are good because I keep my shit up. I'm an upstanding citizen as much as I can be because I'm fucking poor, but I do what I can to be on my shit. Because of assholes like you who are hoping to catch someone slacking, not because you're a criminal, because poor and all that shit costs money. Everything I just listed costs like $600 a month, by the way. And I barely make, like, come on now. Yeah, they were hoping they could find something, so they had a reason to take me in. Fucking dickheads. And like I said, it would be different if it's just assholes and they're annoying. But it's the point of the fact, because of this shit, you don't know if you're going to die or not. And I did not know. I'm just like, okay, this is either my last day on earth or we're going to see what happens. Because they are screaming at me. I'm alone by myself in this fucking middle, like, it's pitch black. It's fucking 4 a.m, 3 a.m. And they don't want to hear shit I'm saying, because they won't even listen to what I didn't even get to explain. They made up their mind about why I was driving on the street at 3 a.m. I guess maybe they thought I was drug dealing. I don't know. I don't really care. But I just think back to situations like that in my own life, and millions of situations like this, and situations where people actually lost their lives. They didn't get out of it like I did. They weren't able to go home free because the dumbasses didn't find anything, because you knew you weren't doing anything bad in the first place, but they were trying to find something. Not everybody is as lucky. Some people don't get out of that alive. So when I hear dumb ass, bitch ass, hoe ass JonTron, racism doesn't exist in America, I just can't. I want to fucking bash my head in. And the unfortunate reality is that JonTron's fucking idea, his ignorance, is common. That's a common fucking train of thought. Because if, for whatever fucking reason, white people in America have this issue of, if I don't experience this thing, that it doesn't exist. You made that up. That never happened. People don't deal with these things. These things don't happen. Everything is catered to their own point of view. And the reason it's like that is because that's what the country has done. People aren't just egotistical out of nowhere. You have to feed into that inflated ego, whatever. You have to feed into that shit. Somebody who's like a narcissist who fucking, for example, thinks everything needs to be done for them and expects, like, they're kind of entitled. They expect people to do things for them just because. That only happens because their family raised them like that. The family, bend to their every waking whim. And I don't mean like as a baby, but like their entire life. And then they became an adult in the real world, and now they expect everyone else to do that for them. And it's so fucking annoying. This wraps up back around to the racism part. Even when you're not being racist, like, it's still not enough. You have to be anti-racist. You know what I mean? But like, when there's things that are happening that aren't happening to white guy over here, white guy A. When there's things that are happening over here to other people and white guy A never experienced it, for whatever fucking reason, white guy A loves to fucking combat it. Like it's a fucking attack on him when it has nothing to do with him. I'm saying, hey, me over here, I had this thing happen to me. White guy A takes it as a personal fucking attack on him. And I just don't understand why you're monolithing yourself with the entire white fucking diaspora. Like, nigga. And then it turns into nothing ever gets solved because people don't even want to admit there's a problem in the first place. You know what I mean? Or when there's a situation that's nothing to do with white guy A, he wants to insert himself and make it all about him, because they're used to being the center of attention, because they have been, by design, by force. The USA, at one point, it was 90% white, because, they murdered all the Native Americans and kind of fucking damn near put them into extinction on purpose. But, so this entire time, by force, because no one else was allowed on TV, no one else was allowed in public, segregation, mass genocide, all that good stuff, right? All these things we know. There's a reason everything has been white-centric, because it was forced to be white-centric. No one else was allowed to be doing anything. No one else was allowed to be broadcasted. So white-centric America was the way it was forced to be. Everyone else was forced out. And then by force, because Civil War, we wouldn't have this if we didn't force them into it. Now that we're all kind of here, almost on even playing field, almost, not quite still. It never will be, because of what I'm saying, where people want to pretend like there's no difference between all of our lives. But now that we're here, because they spent their entire lives and current day being the center of attention, being the focal point, being the ones kind of who matter the most by force. Not because they actually matter the most, we all matter equally because we're all human beings. But in terms of the government eye, in terms of society's eyes, the white people are the ones who opinions really matter. The white people are the ones who money really matter. The white people lives are the ones who really matter. Their thoughts really matter, whatever. Their opinions, whatever. Because it being centered like that, now when you go anywhere else outside of the white person's view, not view, like their point of view, it's fake. It's fake news. It's exaggerated. It's this, it's that. It's actually because of this. Like, there's some sort of naysay always if it's someone who is not straight rich white guy. You ain't even got to put the rich on there, but rich really helps, because if you're a poor white guy, they hate you in the government, which is so fucking stupid. But You ain't even got to put the rich on there in terms of to what I'm saying right now specifically, right? You can literally just whatever. And it's just so annoying because I don't give a shit about what other people do, say, whatever, unless it's hurting other people. And this is something that hurts other people, because this is why we have this administration we have now, because y'all motherfuckers are selfish. You don't think outside of yourself. You don't believe people. You are ignorant, and you're ignorant in a way that it makes it everyone else's problem. I hate white ignorance so fucking much, because they are... What year are we in? 2026? Racism wasn't invented yesterday. It's been going on this entire time since the country was quote unquote founded. And what by founded, I mean stolen. It's been going on since then. And all these other countries that it's done before us, because every single Independence Day on earth damn near is independence from Britain, because they were fucking assholes and couldn't keep them hands to themselves. So when we get to current day, 2026, I can't fucking stand a fucking white person. Oh, I learned the errors of my ways, and his errors of his ways was being a Nazi for the last 5 years. Like, no, that's not an error of your ways, and I don't forgive you. Fuck off. Because you're hurting people, because look at the political climate we're in right fucking now. That's what that leads to. It doesn't lead to, hurt feelings on Twitter. It leads to this. This is why we have this fucking administration. And I'm not pinning it all on them, because fucking 15% of their fucking voters were Latino. I think like 12% was black. Like, no, they're not the only ones, but it bleeds over. And this is the biggest chunk, so I'm talking to y'all motherfuckers, because, like I said, by force, not because you're more important, we're all equally important, but by force, your opinion is the one that matters most. Your actions have the most weight. Your thoughts have the most weight in the society, because you are valued the most, unfortunately. We should all be equally valued, but that's just how it works, y'all. The white people, the white opinion is valued the most. And that's why I need y'all to be fucking smarter, because your ignorance gives us all a fucking headache. You make up 60% of the population. So if 60% of you are fucking idiots, then we all have to deal with that majority vote. Whatever fucking dumbass shit you vote for. Because if I say grass is fucking poisonous and my fucking feet blister when I step on it, and you say no it doesn't, and then you vote, like, okay. I say this grass is poisonous and it blisters my feet. You say it doesn't, and it doesn't blister your feet. And because you say it doesn't, you don't vote for shoes. Like shoe production. So now, because you say it doesn't, and let's say you're not allergic to this grass, right? So the proposition is shoes. This sounds stupid. I'm trying to dumb it down, because it doesn't matter how much we fucking dumb it down. We've been dumbing it down for generations and people don't get it. Whatever. We are voting on the proposition that we create shoes for people. Just the creation of shoes. Not that everyone has to fucking wear shoes. Not that shoes are mandatory or you die. Just shoes are allowed to be in production for people who needs them. And I say, I want to vote for shoes to be made, because I'm allergic to this grass. And when I step on this grass with my bare feet, my feet blister and it hurts really bad. And you are not allergic to this grass. So you say, no, we don't need fucking shoes to be made, because nothing happens. What are you talking about? I step on this grass all the time and nothing fucking happens. My feet are fine. You're being dramatic. Shut up. You're making this up. Right? So then when the vote comes, 60% of the fucking population, they vote no, because they don't need shoes, because it's made up. Nothing happens. And guess what? Now shoes are never in production. And now everyone who is allergic to grass has to continue getting blisters on their feet, because the white people said no shoes. You get it? And they just don't look to their left and see that this thing is really happening and we need help, because they would rather vote for bullshit that hurts everyone than vote for something that might help a black person, might help a trans person, might help an autistic person, because they're fucking evil Satan. And it's so unfortunate, because these specific type of people I'm talking about, these specific white people I'm talking about, there's other white people that hate your guts. There's for example, the first white man in America to be sentenced to death for treason was an abolitionist, whatever the fuck it's called. He was against slavery and he wanted it gone, and he was sentenced to death by way of treason for that. The first person in America to be sentenced to death for treason, a white man who was against slavery, and that was the treason. There are white people who will die for this shit happily. And then your dumb ass want to vote for Trump twice. Suck a dick. I'm sorry. I have talked about black queens for 0 minutes. I had to get that out because please, being gay does not stop you from being racist. Being gay does not stop you from being ignorant, and does not stop you from having your white ignorance hurt everyone around you who doesn't have the same privileges as you to be ignorant and have your ignorance have no effect on your life. Because when you're a white person and you're ignorant to everything else going around for everyone else, it doesn't hurt you, it hurts us. Because you make decisions based off shit that you don't know nothing about. And like I said in another video, like, white people aren't the only fucking ones in this country being fucking stupid and not knowing shit. I don't know everything about everything. No one knows. But there's some shit where it's purposefully ignoring, it's purposefully being ignorant. And I'm kind of tired of forgiving when your ignorance hurts us. If your ignorance was hurting you, then okay, that's your own shit. But you're hurting us. You remember the shoes? My feet are blistering because you didn't want us to have shoes. Because you didn't need them. And now my feet are fucking blistered. So, yeah. Please, white people, white gays. This is for the white gays. This one is for the gays in the boom system. White gays. I'm sorry, this is such a fucking serious video. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. I'm sorry that this entertainment channel is being super serious and not entertaining right now. That's what it is. I'm not sorry for saying this shit because this shit is important. And fuck you. You need to hear it. Yada yada. But yeah, okay, so I got that out the way. The main point of this video was I'm going to give some love to my black queens because black queens are not respected in the fandom. And it tied back into what I was saying that for that whole 5-minute rant, right? It ties back into that what I said, because there is ignorance in the fact that you're not seeing how you're treating these people differently. That fucking comment on Drag Detective's thing where he was like, because Drag Detective was bringing up, hey, if you're not a white queen, you get way less views, you get way less love, you get way less this, you get way less that. And a comment was like, well, yeah, because there's more white people in the country, so therefore there's you associate with who kind of looks like you, reminds you of you, usually, like you kind of gravitate towards them naturally. So therefore, if there's more white people in America, the white queens are going to get more love because there's more white people showing them love. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense 1/3 of the way. And let me tell you why. Please, for the love of God, don't tell me you're only fucking following people if they look like you. Especially if you're white, because that's especially if you're white. And I know there's going to be people like, why are you singling out the white people? Because, as I said, by force, by no way of any of us, we are all just born into this shit. We didn't ask for none of this shit. This is the world we were born in. We were given this fucking shitty ass world. We didn't make it. We were just kind of forced here. Whatever. But by no way of our own, by force, white people opinion is the ones that are valued the most in corporates, in society, in government, whatever. So when yo ho ass does whole ass shit, that's what the fuck. So when you are, it's kind of the most important for white people to be anti-racist, and it's kind of the most important for white people to support other people, because respectfully, black people would probably still be in slavery if it wasn't for some white people being our allies and helping us out of that, because we aren't respected by anyone because of the fucking you know what I mean? Like, come on now. So it's like that. Unfortunately, it would be nice if we didn't have to. But that's just kind of a society where we have to, like it's like with women's issues. You can tell a man, like certain men, anything you want for hours a day, and they won't take it in. But if another man tells them those same things, suddenly they'll understand, and suddenly they'll see the errors of their ways. It's kind of like that. So there's some people who won't fucking take it in unless another white person tells it to them. Even if they're not trying to be racist, they're just kind of like that. And you're kind of like that, commenter, because you're just saying, oh yeah, well, you kind of spelt it out that you just watch white people because you're white and you like other white people, which is fine. Like, I get that. I'm the most comfortable in Detroit, Michigan, because it's my people. It's black culture. I feel seen here. I feel safe here. Safe, I just talked about cops harassing me, but like the actual city, the people, the actual like community, the culture, like it's my people. I understand this. This is home. This is familiar. I don't like certain places in Ann Arbor because I don't feel safe. I don't feel respected. I don't feel, you can tell you're an outsider, and you can tell in this specific scenario when you're like a black person from the hood in a white, rich fucking city, Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is cool because it's like super LGBT, but still, as I'm talking about now, LGBT white spaces are still racist in some ways, sometimes. So that's not safe. But I don't like it because I can feel the difference. I like people. I have no issue if you're a rich white person, but certain spaces are just not safe for you. Certain spaces are just clashing, right? So I can get what this commenter is saying in that regard. You feel seen, you feel the most drawn to people that are like you. But that shouldn't be all you're doing. Like, yeah, I'm only going to watch the Black Queens. Said no black person ever. Well, there's probably two. There's probably a couple Dr. Umars in the fucking fandom. I'm sure. There's always a Dr. Umar somewhere, right? I only fucking donate to the Patreons of Black Queens, nigga. Nigga, did I just catch you on to be shit? I'm sorry, that's been in my head the last 3 days, and I love that fucking clip so much. It's so funny. Uncle Ruckus is so fucking... Nigga, did I just catch you wanted to be shit? Look at all the... I'm talking shit as if there's any white person still listening to this, because they fucking exited out of the video the first 5 seconds I said, I'm talking about Black Queens. They probably kept... there's probably no... There might be 2 white people watching this. Other than that, because I've noticed that it seems like a lot of white Americans hate constructive criticism. They hate things that are actually happening being told to them. If it has any sort of any remote negative like discernment you can make from the data in front of you, they don't want to hear it. Fake news, liberal, trash, woke, whatever, right? But if there's any white people still listening to, hi, I'm glad you're here. I don't hate you. I hate these specific types. I don't hate you. I like you. You're cool. We're cool, girl. The rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can. I just started singing a song that I thought was white. Oh, God, girl. Anyway. Whatever the fuck I was talking about, whatever. Back to the queens. Back to the fans. Y'all don't respect the Black Queens. Y'all don't support them. Y'all don't monetarily support them as much as you should and could. Y'all don't support them with love as much as you should and could. Most of the villains on the show have been vilified by the fan. Not the show villains, but the fucking fan villains, who are villains in the fandom specifically, has oftentimes been the Black Queen who is too loud, who is too confrontational, a lot of times it's just a fucking Black Queen who defends themselves, who fucking respects themselves and sets boundaries, who doesn't take lies, who doesn't take bullshit, who doesn't like fucking... I can think back to Heidi defending herself in All Stars, whatever that fucking was. The Vixen, I hate watching that because that's so fucking painful, because it just sums up every fucking Black person in America's feelings all the time. Some white fucking ass... Let me not go on a Eureka rant, because that's not the time, nor the place, this is the time and the place, but I want to talk about positively about the Black Queens. So I'm only going to complain for a little bit before I start praising these bitches, right? Oh God, it's already 31 minutes. Oh God. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Y'all treat the Black people as villains for the same shit you would make every excuse in the book for to the white twinks. And I have to specify white twinks, because you can't even just be white. That's not enough. You have to be conventionally attractive white young twink. Because I follow Pandora Box on Instagram. Y'all are mean to that whore. Y'all are mean. Any older white man, any like bigger white man, Ginger Minge, like we all kind of like have this fun hatred of Ginger Minge, like for a joke, but some of y'all actually hated the bitch, like actually. And it was because she was big and she's losing weight now. But y'all were fucking like, it's fucking stupid. Oh, they're big, so it's an excuse to be a dick. Eureka. I don't like Eureka. And I loved her when she was... I loved her in her original seasons because I thought she was that bitch. But then I started learning more about her. And the more I learned, the more I didn't like. You know what I mean? But whatever. Eureka, Ginger Minch, Mistress Isabel Brooks, but she kind of got ahead of it because she was kind of a nasty bitch along with y'all, so y'all wasn't gonna get shit over her. But like all these big girls, y'all are dicks. Y'all are assholes. So it's not even enough to be white. Mistress isn't white, but you know what I'm trying to say. Shit, white passing. But yeah, y'all. So it's not even enough to be white. It's not enough to be rich and white. It's not enough to be pretty. You gotta be a skinny white twink who was young. You have to be all those things. And then the fandom loves you. Oh my God, they suck your dick. Gigi Good, Gottmik, Violet Chachki, Aquaria, Miss Cracker. But Miss Cracker is so fucking funny. I'm a Miss Cracker lover. I don't give a fuck. Miss Cracker's that girl. All these people are that girl. Like, all these people, like, I might dislike some of the things. Like, I've said why I dislike Gottmik and Violet Chachki. I'm not talking about Eureka, because fuck that. I'm not talking about Trinity, because fuck that. But, like, I don't hate none of these people for real, because they're not they're not the fucking shitty boo boo like Shangela and fucking Sharon Needles and shit, right? They're not shitty boo boo. These are just like, oh, I just don't like you, for fun, gag, whatever. So I'm calling them out, but not because they did something wrong. I want to specify that being a skinny white rich twink, like what? There's nothing wrong with that. You're a person. I'm talking to y'all niggas who put these people on pedestals and hate anybody who isn't that. And that's kind of America. I'm not hating these white people. I'm hating all the people that put the white people on pedestals and hate everyone else who isn't white. And that ties back into the show and the fandom. God damn it, fuck you. Yeah, vilified. The black queens are vilified for things that the white queens will be coddled for. You baby them. You give every fucking excuse you can. You will explain to the ends of the earth why XYZ is actually okay. Alaska is another one that comes to mind. Like, goddamn, just hop off their dick for 5 seconds. I wouldn't care if you guys were consistent with every queen. If you guys treated people the same way. But you don't, because like I said, this show is a reflection of America. Just like with it's pay to win now. The racism and the pay to win and the classism and the chauvinism, all this shit is a reflection of America. America is racist, sexist, classist, and so is this goddamn fandom. Some of y'all niggas. Some. It's just an issue. Which is, like I said earlier in this video, it's an issue in every fucking fandom. Because fandom reflects reality of the world. And the country right now, the country in the entire history, but especially right now, the country is XYZ things. So, therefore... oh, God, I've been yapping for a while. Oh, God, okay. Yeah, we just I just want us to be. I wish people wouldn't ignore issues. I wish we could fucking. This is gonna have to be a part 1, part 2 video, because this is not about fucking black queen. This has been a yap video about racism bad. So this is going to be part 1, and then part 2 is going to be actually praising these girls, if that. Maybe I don't even make a part 2, because I'm probably only going to talk about it for like 10 minutes, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to make a part 2. So let's finish this. I'm probably going to talk about this for 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to end it so I can actually talk about the girls. But because this needs to be said, the things I'm saying needs to be fucking said, because people are putting their fucking tails between their legs and acting like this shit isn't real, and it's real. Fuck y'all niggas. The racist ones. And even the not racist ones, the iffy ones, because you don't have to be racist. You can be iffy, and that's enough, because that is enabling the actual racist ones. But all you chill niggas, not the chill ones, the racist ones, they know who the fuck they are. The Twitter stans who have no life, and your profile picture is fucking RuPaul doing a fucking nay or something on the main stage. Whatever. Oh my God, Raven! Oh my God. I'm about to throw myself off of a large fucking high up building in Minecraft. I swear to God. Okay. Because I just fucking remembered white guy Raven. Okay. We're not even gonna fucking... Because I want to live. I don't want to be on a suicide watch list, so I'm not gonna... Can I even say that on YouTube? I don't give a shit. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't give a shit if I can say that or not. Fuck you. Free the files. Release the files. Anyway, fuck ICE. Anyway, oh my God, I'm so all over the place. God damn it. Okay, the fandom racist, right? treat people different. Okay. Harassment is worse for the black queens, as far as I can see. Not just the black queens, but you know what I'm saying. Like, people who aren't skinny, rich, white twinks. You don't have to be rich. Skinny, white, twink, young is enough. You don't have to be rich, but rich just helps in the competition. But in terms of the fandom and the actual people, skinny, white, twink. That's all you need. That's like young. We have to put that in there too, young, because ageism is real, which is stupid as fuck. I hate that, because everyone gets old. You're stupid. You're never going to be, if you're born white, you're never going to be black, but everyone gets old. So that's something we all will eventually, like, bitch. Anyway. And I want us to, these are people, because this is their livelihood. And why the fuck is there so many black excellence fucking, like, OGs, fucking well-known, everybody who knows Drag Race knows these queens, struggling financially? Why the fuck is Henny been homeless on and off for years, in and out the hospital for years and years? Why the fuck aren't y'all donating? Get a fucking Henny hotline call, bitch. Get a fucking Henny hotline call. We love Henny. Stacey Lane Matthews. Why the fuck is she struggling? Why the fuck is Aja struggling financially to be booked? Why? I wonder why. Why the fuck did Evie Oddly, a winner, have a podcast for 7-8 months now? And I never heard of it. I never knew, because that shit wasn't promoted on YouTube. Because YouTube and y'all fucking people don't talk about shit unless it's fucking Trixie Mattel and Katya. Unless it's the two white men. And I know Trixie's technically Native American, but you know what I mean. Unless it's the two white men, y'all don't talk about that shit. The fandom doesn't fucking talk about it unless it's the white niggas. Unless it's the wiggas, y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all aren't standing unless it's your white friends. Y'all aren't standing unless it's your fucking cult fucking obsession with Katya. And I love Katya. Let me tell y'all something. I say this shit as a believer. I'm not a fucking hater. That's one thing I can say about me. I don't fucking hate nobody in this specific scenario. I don't hate this shit. I am a fan of Katya and Trixie Mattel. I watch The Bald and the Beautiful. I watch fucking, who else is there? They're the main ones, really, but I watch all these white people I'm talking about. I got no fucking issue, and they're fucking funny. Trixie and Katya are famous and funny. I mean, they're famous and well-known and respected because they deserve it, because they work hard, they're good queens, and they're fucking funny. But the reason they are, okay, it's like Eminem. Eminem would be big no matter the fucking what, because he is that nigga. He is fucking incredibly, unbelievably talented, and he works his ass off. But he would not have been as big as he is and was if he wasn't white, and that's just part of the fucking truth. He would not have the fucking career that he has if he wasn't white. And that's the truth. And that's how I feel about Trixie and Katya. They would not be at the top of the page, I feel like, of the drag queen kind of sphere. Like, we could say Bianca is kind of up there too, but like Trixie, I think, is the single-handedly most popular Rue girl of all time. I think it's just part of the facts. I do not think her and Katya would be as famous as they are in the fandom if they weren't white. Because look at every other fucking... Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange have a podcast, Sibling Rivalry, that's gone on for 8 or 9 years, probably. Maybe even 10. They get maybe 20,000 views every fucking... Maybe 20,000, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't want to undersell the numbers. I don't mean to disrespect if they actually are getting 50. But last time I checked, they're getting 20,000 views, which is no fucking sneeze in the bucket. Like, that's not nothing. But why the fuck are two of the most well-known, recognizable faces only getting that much? Because people aren't watching because they aren't their favorite white twink. People aren't watching because they're not their favorite white girl. Like I said, Evie Oddly and others, but like Evie Oddly, a Rue girl, a Rue winner. She won her season. She has a podcast that's been going on for 8 months. Why the fuck is at the most every episode getting 1,000 views? Why the fuck am I getting the same amount of views as Evie Oddly? That doesn't make any sense. Why am I getting this? I have the same views as them on that channel. And that's not a testament to them. That's a testament to y'all. Watch their fucking shit. support the black queens, and you're not. And that's what pisses me off. You don't have to do something. You don't need to pity them. You don't need to, let me throw you a view because I feel bad I have to support this black queen because no one else will. I just want you to be as supportive and willing to help. Be as supportive and willing to stand. Well, standing is bad, but you know what I mean. Be as willing to support. Be as willing to love. Be as willing to respect the queens equally, no matter what they look like, no matter who they are. Because I know for a fact, if the roles were reversed and Trixie and Katya were black and fucking Monet Exchange and Bob the Drag Queen were white, the views would reverse. Because why the fuck does Bald and the Beautiful get 1 million views every fucking episode without fail? Without fail. And like I said, they deserve it. This is not no hating video. They deserve it because that shit is funny. I have never gotten tired. I think I watched, because I think I'm on. I didn't watch all these YouTube like Rue girls until recently. And I said all of them because I'm only watching one person. I'm not watching anyone. I watch all of them because I am equal opportunist. I'm not only I want to support all of these girls, right? Unless I just don't like it. And I started watching from the beginning. I think I'm on episode maybe 30 of Bald and the Beautiful. And yeah, I love that shit. That shit is funny. That shit is hilarious. They are funny. They are cool. I'm a little jealous because I wish I don't know in what universe I would ever have a friend that can be as close to me as that. But I pray for something like that. I pray. But but yeah, they fucking deserve every view they get. They earned that shit. I watch with a smile on my face. I'm entertained. So clearly they're doing something right? But so does Monet Exchange about the drag queen on Sibling Rivalry. So does Evie Oddly and her group on High Key Podcast. There's others that I can't think of the top of my head. And yeah, honestly, hear me out. If Drag Detective wasn't faceless and he had a face cam since the entirety of his channel, I don't think he would have gotten as big as he did. Because niggas are racist. Niggas are fucking racist. Niggas are fucking racist. Niggas are fucking racist. Niggas are fucking racist. Y'all niggas are racist. And like I said, because y'all niggas like to play stupid and make your stupidity everyone else's problem, you don't have to be fucking KKK, I'm gonna kill you racist to be racist. You can be casual fucking, I just don't watch people who are black type of thing. You don't even have to say it out loud. You don't have to think it. It's in your subconscious. If you watch 0 people that are black, I'm concerned. I'm concerned because there's no way because I don't understand. I don't think about the race. I'm watching the content because I like it, and I watch a mix of people. I listen to every genre. I don't listen to every genre except for rap, like Ben Shapiro, because I hate black people. But I'm not gonna call it that. I'm not gonna be it's not racist. I just don't like rap. I don't like rap. I just listen to Eminem and Drake type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch every YouTuber. I don't date every race except for black people. and it's casually it's not because I'm racist. I just have a preference specifically against black people, right? But so yeah, these are the things that bother me. All these black creators, like I said, I don't like the fact that these black queens who are well-known names, everyone knows these people, but they struggle financially. Why? I don't like the fact that these older queens are struggling financially. Why? I don't like the fact, and that ties in also to what I was saying, where we shouldn't have so many seasons back to back because our money only goes so far and we can't support all of them. $200 a fucking, you're fucking up the queens by having so many seasons back to back because we move on to the next so quick. The last people didn't even get their bag. They didn't even get to get their bag or their boost in views. You know what I mean? Boost in fans. But I don't like the fact that the people who are big, these big girls, get bullied. And look, there's a difference between reading and actually being a dick. And y'all are actual dicks. And you know what I mean. You know who you are. This isn't a fucking Bianca, yeah, you big bitch, faggot. No, this is not this. I'm talking about y'all actual stands who harass people, who are bullies, who are dicks. You are who I think Violet Chachki is. Who I think. I don't know Violet Chachki, but that's who I think. You are the things that I don't like about Violet Chachki cranked up to 25. Not even cranked up to 11, cranked up to 25. And it's harming. It's harmful. This is the type of shit that is why Sharon Needles was able to be who she was for so long. Because all them niggas knew if Bob the drag queen heard it, so did everyone fucking else. Alaska was dating that man. Do not forget this. You don't date someone and not know all the shit that he's out in the open. He's saying this shit with his mouth. He's not fucking behind closed doors when no one's looking saying, nigga. No, he's saying it to people out loud. Because you people enable this shit. Because y'all have created this environment like you did in every other fucking environment in the fucking country and in the world where it's okay and you can get away with this shit because nobody respects black people, so no one's going to defend them in that scenario. You're allowed to be this piece of shit because no one, we're all going to look the other way because whatever excuse you want to make, we're all still going to follow this nigga on Instagram. We're all still going to go to his shows. Sharon Needles has nearly 1 million followers. I want you to know that. I'm going to end this video with here. Sharon Needles has almost 1 million followers on Instagram. I want you to know that. And I know there's going to be people watching this video like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. Oh my God, we got to cry, baby. Me. Okay. I know the truth. Oh my God. Let me take a deep breath. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. This video has been very ranty, rambly, bitchy, moany, because it's just kind of been my frustrations about the entirety of America. And just one little bit, because shit's so complicated. There's 50 million videos you can make about this sort of thing. We could say about ableism, sexism, racism, ageism, classism, all sorts of fucking isms. Pretty much every ism, because we're all just divided infinitely, and the government is winning. Right? And it's just frustrating. It's just tiring. We all have these feelings. We all, in our own special way, because we all have our own lives. We all have our own identities and personal struggles. Even the rich, white, skinny twinks have their issues, right? We all have fucking fucked up shit we dealing with. And shit's been amplified to 11 right now because we have even more shit to deal with because of our government. But we got this. Find your happiness in each day, what you can. People, my normal shit talking video, this is not that. This is more so like an actual, you can probably tell that this is more so actual real anger and like aggression, because that's how I feel. In my videos I talk shit, I'm taking the piss, but this is like real ass, I'm not fucking happy, and you can kind of tell I feel like. But so yeah, I'm sorry if you guys don't like this video in terms of like, oh my God, she's like screaming at me. But like I said, this shit needs to be said. I'm not no fucking punk bitch. I'm gonna say this shit. I'm gonna say y'all niggas are racist and you need to stop, because you need to stop. And it makes it, I know some of y'all wish we were still in a white only society, but that's not how this shit works no more. So yeah, I just message, what's the takeaway? What's the message? Which is the takeaway? Don't mess with Mal when he's on the breakaway. And this tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victors I win. Look her up in and make everything. Okay, whatever. I'm not even in the mood to sing my random song because I'm so fucking tired. But what's the message? What is the takeaway? Support everyone, not just the people who look like you. And don't be so quick to dismiss the black queens. And all the others, I'm just talking about black queens because this was supposed to be about black queens specifically in this video. In part 2, we're actually gonna fucking name them and gush about them and love them. But yeah. So this is part 1 of talking about black queens because it's Black History Month. And it's our month. The one little shit that we get from the government. The shortest month of the year. Fuck you, government. But anyway. Yeah. But yeah. And also, like I said, remember that it's not just the black queens. This happens all over the board in weird fucking ways. But this is specifically about black queens because that's what this video's topic is about. I've seen so much ageism and fucking classism and fucking, fat phobic pieces of shit. All sorts of shit, right? All sorts of shit. But just, yeah. It's alright. Whatever. Let's end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Hell yeah, 100 subscriber special is definitely coming. And I love you guys. I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm clearly agitated. Next one's gonna be less bitchy, I promise. Bye bye.
Why do you want to hate somebody where you know do you any bad? Why? And why can't you just love your neighbor as yourself as you might? It's nice to be nice. Your driver could be LGBTQ. Your tailor could be LGBTQ. Hairdresser could be LGBTQ. Your plumber could be LGBTQ. Your doctor could be LGBTQ. Your teacher could be LGBTQ. Your bestie could